Do y'all want to do a fashion show?
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, but again, away feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break.
Fashion, cameras, lights, fashion. Ooh, yes. I'm just kidding, I'm being dumb. But, hi everyone. Seems like I haven't recorded in a while, and that's because I did a lot of recording before the Thanksgiving holiday. But I'm back recording, even though y'all don't really see it because my uploads were uploading how they normally would. But I am here with another Monster High collaboration with Off-White. If you are unfamiliar with who Off-White is, they are more of a fashion designer company, I don't know, boutique. I did look into them a little bit, but I'm not really a fashion person. But I am a Monster High collector, so I had to get this doll. And this one was my favorite of them all. But before we get into the review, I want to go ahead and welcome all my subscribers. I have officially named y'all the Rascals, so rise Rascals. If you want to join my community, you are more than welcome to. And if you like collecting dolls, gameplay, etc., I do a wide variety of things, whatever comes to my mind. But it's mostly doll collecting and gameplay. But it'd be greatly appreciated if you like and subscribe to my channel. Any support really helps. Also, turn on the bell notifications to stay informed for when I'm uploading. It's usually on a pattern of Tuesdays and Saturdays are my uploads, and then Thursdays are my live streams. So I hope you can join those someday. And streams are usually gameplay. But anyways, I digress a little bit. I do want to go ahead and review this doll. She is the latest one of the Monster High collaboration with Off-White, and she is Harmonie Ghoul. She was my favorite. My partner was so kind and generous that he gave me one to open, so we can get a further look in the details of her outfit. Now let's go ahead and go to my doll room so we can take a further look at this doll. Alright, so we are now in my doll room, and we are going to review Harmonie Ghoul in her box first, and then we'll get a closer look at her stand and everything else. So let's go ahead and look at the overall box first. Alright, so just like Electra Melody, this box has a slipcover, and it is like a cardboardy, sturdy kind of outside cover that slips on and off with a cheese-like effect. You can definitely change and display the slipcover in any way you want, depending on what hole. That kind of sounds bad, but whatever hole that you want to be facing, and whatever display on the bottom you want to display as well. So on the bottom we have Monster High and Off-White. On the I would assume they're the front side, and those have a 3D plastic effect with a kind of printed silvery shine color on top of that. Then we do have the Motel Creations embossed effect as well. And that's pretty much the box. It's a pretty basic box, and the slipcover comes off to reveal a plastic dust cover as well. Alright, so excuse the glare here, but as you lift up the top slip cover, you get a dust cover like I mentioned. It is plastic, and then on top you have a little kind of white sheet paper on top, and it also has the certificate of authenticity. Alright, and here is the certificate of authenticity. It is a smaller certificate than usual that other collector dolls have, but we have that same color, a little bit darker than the actual box, and then we have a foil effect, and then on the back we have the Monster High Off-White collaboration, and basically it's certifying the doll. So if you want to pause and read here, you may. Now, just like Electra Melody, Harmonie has a step-by-step guide on how to take her out. I already did this with my second one. Once again, thank you to my partner who got it for me. But I'm going to show you a little bit of items that I've noticed that I didn't notice on Electra since I didn't unbox her. So let's go ahead and look at that. So the top part just slips off like so. We can push that box back. And excuse the glare here. Here, we'll do that. So what you'll see is that there's a plastic dust cover display around her that you can absolutely take off. All you have to do is push in these holes here. You need to take them off here and here, and then it'll slide right off. But I'm not going to do that with this doll, since we'll get a closer look at my unboxed one. But once you lift up, there'll also be another plastic kind of where her hair is that you'll take off. And then at the bottom, if you wish, these black kind of holders, they hold in the display stand. So you can take off the display stands and display the doll in the purse if you'd like as well. So let's go ahead and replace this doll with my open one so we can take a closer look at the doll itself. Alright, so just like I mentioned, you just take off those bottom black plastic lock mechanism things, and you can take off the display stands of both Harmonie and the purse. As you can see, the purse is not there, but I wanted to show you how I was able to take it out. So this is the display stand of the purse. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this since I have her holding it there, but it is taped on the sides here. And I just cut those just to make a clean little cut. But you get to take off this plastic acrylic casing, sorry. And then the purse is in this plastic kind of thing. Or display dust cover, I guess, if you want to call it. But all I did was I popped up the front part of the purse and it just slipped right out. The purse just slipped right out, so it was very accessible to get. And we'll get into Harmonie Ghoul herself. But before I do, I love these display stands. They are heavy, but I love the heaviness of them. And I really do like the sturdiness of the display stand. Before we get into the overall doll and her outfit, etc., these are a spin-off or take of the fashion runway that was announced for Off-White. I'm not too familiar with fashion and all that stuff, but I'll post a picture here of what the reference of this outfit is to. But let's go ahead and look at her shoes. Alright, and her shoes are like a boot-like kind of feel. Just like with Electromelody, they have like a plastic clear cover over it. I'm not too sure if that was kind of the theme of these dolls, having that kind of shoe with a plastic covering. I'll have to do some research or look into that fashion show, but it is a red boot on the inside, and one side says just for dancing and the other one says not for walking, so I guess she's a dancing gal here. And the boot fabric itself gives it kind of like a pleathery feel, and it is a bright red color, and the heel does come out just like how it did with Electromelody, of that plastic kind of clear aesthetic of the shoe. I do like the shoe, how it causes that ripples in the plastic. I really do like that detail. Now for the overall dress, we're just gonna go over it all in one go. So I do like this kind of see-through texturedized fabric. I'm not too sure what it's called, so any of you fabric people out there that would like to let me know what it's called, let me know in the comments below. But it gives like a kind of ripple effect. It is a stretchier fabric, and it does have a see-through kind of feel as well. And it is a checkered print with white and black, and that you can see throughout the whole outfit of this doll. Now we do have some ruffles around her waist, which is a two-tiered kind of ruffly fabric. Let me check if it's the same kind of texture. It is. So it looks like it's the same as this, but this one, yeah, they're the same. it's the overall fabric of the bottom of the dress. The top of the dress kind of feels a little bit different, but I'm assuming it's the same. It just feels different because of these extra kind of ruffles that are going throughout her body. But this is a two-tiered, and then it has a kind of cutoff here in the middle, and then another ruffle, more bunched up there in the middle. And that kind of seems like a theme throughout her whole outfit. So we have the flat kind of part where her dress is, and then there's like a ruffle, and it's like a pattern going in and out. And you see that all the way through, even on her arms and out to her wrists. So it opens up there. Now the fabric I actually like of this dress, it does feel nice, and it doesn't feel like it's cheap. So I do appreciate that. Now we'll go to her accessory since we're there. Her purse. Now each doll does have an off-white purse, and I was able to open this one, so I was able to get a further look. The purse has a gold chain. I don't know. It's plastic to me. It feels, let me see. So it's like a gold plastic chain. I wish they would have done metal with the fashion design of the doll. But I mean, it's a doll, so maybe they just said, let's do plastic and it's cheaper on us. But hey, it does give a high quality paint job to that plastic, as well as the purse itself. The purse gives that kind of cheese effect like the outside of the slipcover would have at the bottom with the off-white logo. And then on the side, I love how they incorporate the keychain with the skullette of the Monster High logo, and then the off-white logo as well. And then we have a tag that's like, it's brand new. I ain't taking off this tag because I may return it. I'm just kidding, but that's funny to me. That's the first thing that came to my head. She was like, ooh, this is expensive. I might return it. We in a recession, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. But that's pretty much the purse. I think it's a plastic. Let me see. Yeah, it's plastic. And it doesn't open. Which I wish did. But yeah, it's plastic, and it does not open. It is not a pleathery kind of texture, which I wish they would have added to the purse, because purses are kind of like leather. So if they added that pleathery feel onto that, I think it would have actually been a lot better. But I mean, it's a black paint, so you can't really tell. But if you look closer, I think the pleather would have been nice. Now we'll go up to her next accessory, which is a nail through her neck. And it is like a necklace, so you can take it off if you want. It goes towards the back and it kind of wraps around, so if you wish to take it off, you can. I like that kind of detail, but I do wish it just kind of went straight through her neck to give it more of that feel, but I can kind of see it on both ends. You don't want to ruin the quality of the doll, and if somebody who did not like that nail, they could definitely take it out. But overall, I'm indifferent about it. It could have been around or through the neck. To me, I love the whole overall aesthetic of the doll, so I would have just left it there anyway. Now we're gonna go up to her face, which I absolutely love. Her face is a nice, crisp, clear print. We have that black lip with a gloss effect. And then we have these cute little freckles that go from her cheeks up to her nose to her other cheek. And then we have, there's not really a blush on this doll. Yeah, you don't really get a blush on this doll, which I wish they may have added just to give more of a makeup-y vibe. But I'm fine with it on or off, but I kind of want to see what it looked like with it. Then we have her two different color eyes We have her right with a brownish color and then her left the bluish color. And I love the print job on this doll. But you guys, I'm gonna have to point it out again, like I always do. There's no rooted eyelashes. This doll would have been so pretty with rooted eyelashes. I feel like eyelashes give more of a quality to a doll, especially if it's rooted. And with a fashion design collaboration, I think those eyelashes would have been perfect on all these dolls. But that's just my opinion. Let me know if you think the same. But as we lift up, her bangs do show a nice, clean, kind of grayish texture here for the eyebrows, which are kind of hidden by her hair. Now, before we go up to her hair, we're gonna check out her earrings. Her earrings are the Off-White logo, and you get a kind of silvery finish. So it does give a shine feel when you do move it, and it is in the Off-White logo. Now we're gonna go up to her hair, and her hair is so cute. I love this doll. The bangs do come out, and this hair is heavily gelled, and I'm sure because of the styling they needed it to be. But the bangs do part, and we have an interchangeable color of light green and black, and dark green towards more of the back of the hair. And we have those kind of pinup girl hairstyle in the front, which I absolutely love. I love this hair in general. And then on the back, it goes down to maybe like a little ponytail-ish kind of thing, but it also gives a curl there. Overall, this hair is beautiful in my opinion. I did see where somebody did wash out her hair and restyled it and gave it more of a fuller kind of vibe, and that was pretty as well. But I'm not gonna risk that. But this hair is really neat in my opinion. All right, so let's get to my overall thoughts of this doll. For me, I give this doll, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. And let me tell you why. This is probably my favorite doll out of all the 4 that they are going to be releasing. That could change. It could change when I get the other ones. But this one, aesthetically, I loved and drew me to it when they first released the photos. But other than the look herself, I love the outfit. It is very clean. The boots, I love the wording on it. The hairstyle, the print, overall a great look for this doll. Now, considering that it is an Off-White and Monster High collaboration, I'm sure that there was some licensing and agreements in here for them to use the style of outfit and with the fashion designer and everything. So I kind of see where that price is coming from. This doll could easily have been a $100 doll, but I'm sure they had to work out a pricing. And when you partner up with somebody, there's a lot of things that go into the contract that Monster High Mattel would have to follow. So, in my opinion, since that's the case, I feel like this doll is worth it. So definitely check on it if you aren't. I absolutely love this one. And you can still get her now. It does say pre-order, but I'm assuming that they do have some stock. Since this doll is still in stock, and it sold, an Electra Melody did sell out faster. I think the case was because there are so many other releases going on that a lot of people had to pick and choose. And since this doll is a little bit on the expensive side, that's probably why you see her still in stock. But that is my review on the Harmonie Ghoul Off-White Monster High collaboration. Let's go ahead and go to my computer room so we can close out this video. And that was my review on the Harmonie Ghoul Monster High Off-White collaboration. It is their 10th anniversary. Everybody's having an anniversary this year. Oh my gosh. Like Disney, Frozen. Who else is having an anniversary? Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, okay, let's just do anniversaries all year long. What's the next year's anniversary? It's the 11th anniversary. No, but I do think that this collaboration is an interesting one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you were able to get this doll, if she's your favorite, if you're waiting for the other two to come out. I am going to get those two, but overall this one was my favorite. Let me know your thoughts on this review, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see y'all in my future live streams. And welcome to the team community if you are subscribed. But anyways, as always, I want to take a moment and say I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember, stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye, out.